Well, Galal Yafai, we'll get you turned around and face the world and face the cameras. Congratulations, Galal. So much was made in the build-up. So much was added on to an already terrific match-up between two great fighters about pride and bragging rights and family supremacy. But ultimately, all that mattered was what happened in this ring. What does this victory mean to you tonight?
Yeah, it means everything. You know, Sonny's a great champion, man. Like, I had to train my arse off for Sonny. I don't like to say I was worried, but I was worried going into camp against someone like Sonny. I knew how good he was. So I had to train my arse off for this fight. So just thanks to everyone that's come out to support me, all my friends. I see a lot of peers around other boxers that have come to support me. Thank you.
You say we know how good Sonny is. We know he's at his best when he's on the back foot and he can make fighters fall short and look silly. You came flying down the ring walk ramp and you came flying at Sonny Edwards from the opening bell. Why was that the approach?
That's the way I always approach it. Like, I just want to test him out, see what he's got. I think people underrated me. Like, I don't like to brag too much, but I won Olympic gold. Like, I was up against the best skillful boxers in the world. I said Kazakh, Cubans, they're great boxers like Sonny, so I was always used to that style. But it was just my night tonight. Maybe another night Sonny would have beat me, but this night was my night.
Sonny said all throughout the build-up, put me and Galal Yafai in a small space and it will be fireworks. Maybe we didn't quite expect it to ignite as quickly as it did, but how did the reality tonight compare to all the hundreds of rounds you've done over the years in sparring?
Yeah, you know what? The sparring was brilliant. I ain't going to sit here and talk shit and say I beat him up and everything. Sonny's a technical boxer. He's at the top. He was former world champion. He's number one in the Ring magazine. He's not there for no reason. But we had great spars, but fights are different, as we're showing tonight.
And you said it possibly might mean more beating Sonny than winning Olympic gold. How does the reality compare now? I'm not going to lie. Winning gold in the Olympics is the best achievement I would ever do. But tonight was a better feeling beating Sonny than actually standing on the podium. And that's just how good Sonny is. But actually, like I said, I trained my arse off for Sonny. I was worried in camp. I did everything I could. Well, let's bring in Mr. Sonny Edwards. It's great to see the respect. It's been incredibly respectful between two great fighters. Sonny, if we'll just get you in here. Sonny, commiserations. We feel the pain with you in this arena tonight. My obvious question is, in your own mind, what went wrong this evening?
I don't know, really. Galal started really fast. We knew he would, but if I'm perfectly honest, win, lose or draw, my team know this. Win, lose or draw is retiring tonight. I don't have the same energy that I had for the sport, for the process. I'll be perfectly real. I mean, I put so much in the first 6-7 years of my career that I just needed a break. I needed a break really before this fight, but you know, I always want to compete at the best, and whilst I was the number one and I wanted to be involved in the biggest fights, the biggest events, but I knew I said the whole way that it was going to be hard tonight, but Sonny Edwards from 12 months ago would have got longer than 6 rounds, I'll be real. I don't fully agree that the fight got stopped when it stopped, but you know, he was throwing a lot and I weren't responding with a lot, but I didn't feel ridiculously hurt in there, but you know, once Galal starts letting his hands go, it's hard to get away from him.
We heard at the end of the second round, a lot was made of it on the broadcast. It appeared you said to your trainer, Chris Williams, about perhaps feeling like you didn't want to be in here. We know you're a warrior. We've seen you dig in the past, but perhaps when that fire and hunger goes, does that solidify this decision for you tonight?
Do you know what I think for this? I think for the first time ever, I've been more thinking about and concentrating outside of the sport, my family, my kids. I've been, you know, going through some stuff in my personal life that I'm trying to set up for the future. But yeah, man, I knew Galal was going to be a hard fight. I said it the whole way through. Maybe I didn't think as hard as it turned out to be tonight, but all props to the best man. He more than won tonight, and you know, if I was him, I'd class myself as a world champion. He just beat the number one in the division very conclusively.
And if this is to be the last fight, Sonny, how pleased are you that you've shared it with a Yafai? Like you say, Yafai and Edwards put these divisions on the map. It seems quite fitting.
Yeah, man, I'll be real. I sort of achieved what I'd initially set out, and I've always been waiting for this fight. You can ask Eddie. I said as soon as he turned pro, as soon as Galal wants it, let's go. And, you know, the fight's here. I think it was a fantastic event. I'll be real. One of my proudest moments to bring a card and fight like this to the UK, to Birmingham. There was, 7,000-8,000 people in here tonight. A surreal dream come true. But, you know, when you just ain't got that sort of same fire in your belly and you come up against someone that's still got it all to do and still really wants to do it, you know, the evidence is there in the ring tonight.
How far can he go, in your opinion?
Well, all the way. He's Olympic gold medalist, and in his 9th fight, he just beat the number one in the division. I mean, I remember what that was like, 3-4 years ago. So, yeah, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of confidence, a lot of motivation from this, and hopefully he goes on and dethrones Taraji and looks good doing it.
Galal, we'll bring you in just next to Sonny. An announcement that not a lot of us were expecting, but your response to that?
Yeah, you know what? Sonny's been the top dog at our weight for years. Going through the Olympics, I always seen Sonny there. I looked up to him like he's the world champion, he's the man in the division. So I had to obviously fight him to become the man. So Sonny's, if he decides to retire or not, it's 1-1 now. He beat me now, much as I beat him now. So now, but all jokes aside, it's been a great fight, a great advocate for our weight. So congratulations to him.
One thing I will say, everyone in the arena put their hands together for Sonny Edwards. Sonny, you dared to be great. You were great. You achieved your dreams. You went to America. You became world champion. A big congratulations to Sonny Edwards. If that is the end on a tremendous career. Showtime, Sonny Edwards. Let's bring in promoter Eddie Hearn. And it's great to see all the respect with all the brothers, because it did get a little bit feisty in the build-up. Eddie, a lot to debrief on there. Firstly, the fight.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, I just want to say as well, you know, if that is the last we see of Sonny Edwards, all of us, all we want to do is see great fights. And Sonny Edwards has the mantra, real fights only. He's gone and fought Bam Rodriguez, he's fought Curiel, and he's fought Galal Yafai. So he's someone that's continuously wanted to give British fight fans great fights. So, you know, he's going to be a big part of the commentary team moving forward, but he's given it everything. And tonight, you saw the difference between someone at the back end of their career and someone at the start of their career. It was an unbelievable ice-cold performance from Galal Yafai. I don't even think he was breathing when the fight was stopped. And it was the difference between the new guard coming through, a very special fighter. As Rob McCracken said, you just don't win Olympic gold and beat all these top fighters unless you're a serious talent. And tonight, he proved it in the professional ranks. It was an incredible performance.
Taraji is the full belt holder with the WBC at Flyweight. Is that the logical plan now?
Yeah, for sure. Look, we want to bring the big world championship fights to the UK. Look, he's going to be around for a long time. You know, we have someone else called Jesse Bam Rodriguez. One day, those two are going to be in one of the biggest fights in the sport. But for now, it's about capturing the world championship at Flyweight, and that hopefully is next. It's been an incredible night in Birmingham. We've continuously grown here over the last 18 months. We want to keep coming back to Birmingham with this incredible support and bring a world championship shot to Galal Yafai in his home city.
Great stuff, Eddie. Lots to debrief on. Back to you guys.